Sometimes that feeling, that true feeling of yourself flowing and excited and loving and hopeful and happy, sometimes that is all jacked up because of what you're speaking over your life, the shit you're telling yourself. Hello, my beautiful people. It's Lora here, and this channel is all about breathing. Inhale and exhale and stepping into the flow of life. So if you're ready to step into the flow with me, hit that thumbs up and let's get started in this video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to get your vibe right and shift your reality to your desires and what you want. How to get your vibe right and shift your reality. Now, I initially was going to do this video as 5 steps or however many steps or however many ideas and ways to get your vibe right. But one thing that I truly believe in is speaking life over your life. And sometimes your vibe is all jacked up. Sometimes that feeling, that true feeling of yourself flowing and excited and loving and hopeful and happy, sometimes that is all jacked up because of what you're speaking over your life, the shit you're telling yourself. All right? Because what you're telling yourself is coming from a thought. And your thoughts that are not real have so much power that they can actually create your reality. And so in order to shift that reality into what you want, you've got to be able to recognize that your vibe is low and you're moving in that lower state of being, not worthy, feeling less than, lack of, and all that BS or old beliefs, old self-image of yourself, right? And so speaking life over your life is everything. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 affirmations to raise your vibe, to get your vibe right and help you shift that reality, creating that life that you love, creating that life that you want, creating that life that brings you joy and inner peace, love. All right, so let's get into the first affirmation. So the first affirmation that I want to read with you is from The Selfish, and it states, talking to myself, stop overthinking, the answers will come. So imagine yourself rolling out of bed and you wake up, and instead of the first thing that you do is grabbing your phone, instead of grabbing your phone as the first thing you do, you wake up, you inhale, and you exhale. And you begin your day by gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you remind yourself to stop overthinking. The answers will come. Stop overthinking. The answers will come. Stop overthinking. The answers will come. We want to think our way through life. We want to think we know everything. We want to think our way and be in control. We're thinking about controlling this. We're thinking about planning that. We're thinking about strategizing this. We're thinking about our to-do list. We're thinking about how we're going to get all this shit done in one day. Let me tell you, stop overthinking. The answers will come. And whatever's meant to be in that space, whatever you need, it's going to be revealed to you. So the first affirmation, stop overthinking. The answers will come. Stop overthinking. The answers will come. And as a recovering overthinker, and I still sometimes just kind of try to fall into that mind trap, I remind myself, and I pull my affirmation cards and it seems like they come right on time every single time. Stop overthinking. The answers will come. And then I take me an inhale and an exhale. And all of that nonsense, useless, negative self-talk or negative thinking, or the thinking that I'm not doing enough, or the thinking that I don't know enough, or the thinking that I need to get my shit together, it's all out the window. And I stop overthinking because I know the answers will come and be revealed to me. They will come and be revealed to you. Woo! Okay, at this rate, this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to shorten some of these for you. The next affirmation is also from the Selfish. And okay, imagine yourself waking up, inhaling and exhaling. And the first thing you say is, I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. This means that there is nothing happening to you that's not meant to happen for you. There is no path or journey that you're taking that has you going down the wrong path or journey or course. Because to surrender is to stop resisting. Stop resisting. Give in. Give up. Let go. Release. Right? And it's easy to say, give into what? Give into my dreams, my goals, my desires. Give up on what? Give up on my life. That is not what I'm saying. When you surrender to the flow of life, you stop resisting what life is offering you and revealing to you, and how it's set up for you, what's happening for you. See, we don't know everything that's planned out for us, yet we choose to believe we know how every day is going to be. We choose to plan out, strategize, and make all of this big, huge, organized plan of our life of how things should be. And we don't know none of that. We don't know if any of it's going to come true, but we really believe it. And I'm not saying don't believe or hope for these great things in your life. I'm saying when they don't happen according to how you expect them to go, surrender and know that what's happening in that space is happening for you, to be in alignment with what's happening for you. So I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. I have set myself up for many stressful nights, many stressful days, many stressful moments, trying to force some things to happen in my life and resisting the flow of life, resisting what was being offered to me, trying to make shit happen, because that's what we do, right? And I learned what make shit happen meant. I learned that to make things happen, to create that reality you want, sometimes you got to just sit back and let life take care of life for you. Yes, yes. I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. I surrender to the flow of life. I am aligned. You're not stuck. You're not in a space where you're not supposed to be. You're in transition. Surrender, baby. Surrender. All right, let's move into the third affirmation. I decided to stay in my office today. Side note, sidebar. And I'm in the squeakiest, loudest chair ever. And I promise I'm trying to be still, but I get so excited and revved up. So if you hear all of this, this chair, I probably should have changed it, but it's all good. So moving into the third affirmation card, it says, let this melt into your heart, and your whole way of being is that you are enough. Never forget that. Why don't you say this to yourself right now and see how powerful it feels? Because for me to say it is one thing, but for you to speak this over your life, into your space, it's completely different. And it immediately shifts your reality. It immediately gets your vibe together and shifts your reality. So go ahead and open up your mouth, and say, I am enough. Never forget that. I am enough. Never forget that. I am enough. Never forget that. I don't even think it needs to be put anything else to this, but period. I am enough. Never forget that. There's no need to go digging for the problems or to explain or state why you're enough in this affirmation card. All you need to do is remember. All you need to do is state it, is claim it, recite it, speak it, shout it. I am enough. Never forget that. Yeah, you know what? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're halfway through moving into the fourth affirmation for you to speak over your life when you wake, before bed, in the middle of the day, all day. Rewire yourself, recondition yourself to believe life and aliveness and joy and excitement, healing, understanding, inner peace. Rewire yourself to believe and feel all of this within you. All right. Before I get into this fourth affirmation, I want to share that we speak so much shit all day. Okay. We talking shit. We're complaining. Things aren't right. We don't even realize it, right? How things are not going your way. And it's just blah, 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 blah all day long. It's a conditioned mindset. It's an egoic mind identity. And you don't realize it. Become aware of everything you say all day. The judgment, all the fears, all of the worries that you speak about, that you feel, that you manifest, and then you create into your reality. Today, become aware of all of this gunk and the monsters and the nonsense, useless, negative thoughts that fills your spirit. Become aware of it, because that is your first key to breaking up with this low vibration and creating the reality that is less than your life is set up to be. All right. So, I get started, I tell you. All right. So moving into the fourth affirmation, speaking life, speaking life, speaking life. This affirmation card is from my Breathe affirmation card collection. And it says, stop being so hard on yourself. It's fine. 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 Stop being so hard on myself. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. Stop being so hard on yourself. Nobody's perfect. Nobody got all they shit together. Not even the richest person in the world. Sometimes those people are the ones with the most mind traps and egoic identity. Sometimes those people are the ones with the most lost and confused feeling about who their truth is and who they really are. So stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop feeling like you're not doing enough. Stop feeling like every time you mess up, you're a mess up, you're a screw up, you're a fuck up, you're a fail. You're not. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's fine. It's fine. We need to remind ourselves this daily. You need to remind yourself this one daily. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's fine. 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 Release that. Release that. Release that weight. All right? You're fine. So moving into number five. This affirmation card says, let it melt into your whole being. Focus on what can be done, not on what is out of my control. Focus on what can be done, not on what is out of my control. That's why sometimes you're so hard on yourself, because you're so focused on things that are out of your control. You cannot change. You cannot go back and fix. And it lowers your vibration. It keeps you moving in life feeling like, why me? Why was I set up to deal with this type of stuff? Why me? Questioning, why me? Focusing your energy on the wrong thing. Focus on what can be done. What can you do now? Focus on what can be done. This comes from a space of presence, your inhale and your exhale. Focus on what can be done, not on what is out of my control. Focus on what can be done, not on what is out of my control. Matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and say that? Speak it out of your mouth. Focus on what can be done, not on what is out of my control, and see how this raises your vibe, how this gets your vibe together and shifts your reality into what actually is happening for you, what you can create in this moment, in this space and time right now. Focus on what can be done, not on what is out of my control. Speaking life over our life today, speaking life over your life today. Even if you haven't opened up your mouth right now, just by you listening to the words that are flowing through this video, you're getting life spoken all over, aliveness, greatness, wonderfulness, breakthroughs all over your life right now. Feel that energy. Feel it, feel it, feel it flowing through your body, flowing through your spirit. It is so much aliveness right now in this space right now. Feel it, receive it, accept it. Yes, 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 yes. Woo. If you don't feel it, I feel it, and it feels so amazing, but I know you do, because if you're still here on this video, you're flowing, you're glowing, you're believing, you're breaking chains, you're breaking through, you're waking up, you're woke. Yes, yes. Claim that in your life. Speak it. Believe it. All right. So this last affirmation card, before I get into this last affirmation card, if you're loving what's flowing through here today, if these affirmation cards are speaking life truly into you, if these affirmations are giving you a sense of lightness, weightless, joy, peace, even if just in this moment. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button so that this video gets circulated in the system, so that we touch more lives, that we speak life over so many individuals in this world. You understand? We all need to speak life over our life. One by one, as we raise our vibe, one by one collectively, we change the world. We change the vibration of the world. We change and we shift and we raise the love within this world. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying what's flowing through here today, and get this video rolling and into someone else's hand. All right. So the last but not least affirmation card is, when I feel overwhelmed, it's okay to step back, to center myself, and realign with what matters most. When I feel overwhelmed, it's okay to step back, to center myself, and realign with what matters most. Sometimes we forget what matters most, or we don't necessarily forget, but we just kind of push it to the side because we feel like we have so much time to come back to what matters most. And what matters most is not a big, huge, large priority in paying the bills and making things happen and getting our goals and achievements done. But honestly, what matters most is what's going to fulfill and create and shift that reality in what you're striving and what you're working for. Focus on what matters most. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it means you're stuck somewhere in the future projection, somewhere that doesn't even exist. You're placing your happiness in a non-existent place that you may or may never get to. Your happiness lives here. What matters most lives in this present moment, right now, right now, right now. So when you feel overwhelmed, it's okay. Slow down. When you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to step back, to center yourself, to realign with what matters most. Breathe on that. Inhale and exhale. Receive it. Receive it. Receive it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guess what, y'all? I decided to give y'all a bonus one. I feel like I'm always so deep around here, and I'm really not that deep, y'all. I'm really not that deep. I don't think I'm that deep, but I do believe I'm that true. And I have to believe it because no one else will, unless I believe my truth within myself. I do believe in my truth. I do believe in my inner power. All right. And so I want to give you this one right here. Brace yourself. It might be a little shift and change right here in raising your vibe and shifting your reality here. So go on this ride with me. All right. Brace yourself. And it says, I give myself permission to do what the fuck I choose. Happy day. Oh, happy day. Let me tell you. Judge me not. Sometimes you need to give yourself permission to do what the fuck you want to do and have a happy fucking day about it. All right? I'm telling you, sometimes you have to give yourself permission to do what the fuck you want to do. Do what the fuck you choose and have a happy day. And if that offends you, sorry. Move on to the next thing. You know what? Whew, that one right there just gets me every time, because I know it kind of throws me off. It throws me off. Let me tell you, I'm not going to say it throws you off. It throws me off because there's some things that we've got to throw ourselves off with. There's some things that we have to shake up our routine with. There's some things that we have to bust out of nowhere with. Just to shake up that old routine and habit, to try something new, do something new, feel something different in your space. Because sometimes it's just in that monotone, I'm just going through the motions in life, and life is about being a robot paying bills. And, I'll go on my vacation, I'll go buy me something to make me happy. Life is just about going around in circles and being a robot because there's a day in and day out time frame that you're supposed to do and that you got to get things done. No, it's not. Sometimes it's meant to break up some shit and say, you know what? I give myself permission to do what the fuck I choose. Happy day. Happy fucking day. All right. I think I gave y'all enough today. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy this video right here where everything you need is already inside of you. All right, where I talk about how everything you need is already inside of you. Okay, so make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already and click that bell for notifications and thumbs up. I love you. Mwah. Until next time.